How to avoid friend zone and get beautiful Ukrainian woman you want. Hello guys, welcome everybody to our live episode today, during which we are going to discuss how to avoid friend zone and get beautiful Ukrainian woman you want. I guess for every guy, not only foreign ones, it's one of the most painful thing in the relationship with his dream Ukrainian lady. So stay with us, and I hope you will enjoy the information, my tips, my advice, which I guess will be very useful for all of you today. So, guys, the juicy, our crazy Black Friday free giveaway. So you got to meet on Skype video three beautiful Ukrainian ladies of your choice from our Instagram. And if you haven't gone yet on our Instagram channel, so you really need to do it. Just go to @matchguarantee, no space in between, spelled with a Y. And remember, every Saturday we have a winner of free contact information, her Skype, her WhatsApp, her email from the girls on Instagram, which is under the highlights section. But you can only win on Instagram. Remember that. So we did on YouTube, if you remember last time, but now, and from now on, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern will be a winner, and the winner will be announced only on Instagram. But guys, I also have a great news for you, even if you miss our Black Friday free giveaway. So Black Friday is continuing, especially for you. All December, we will give you guys 50% off of 6-day unlimited dating in Ukraine partnership. So to see all details about it, please watch the 1-minute short video that's here in the chat, so you can find it, the link, you can find it, and it will be also in the description below this video. Also, guys, I want to let you know, I want to announce that tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Sunday, December 1st, Maria will be discussing live also her topic. Do beautiful Ukrainian women want to marry you just to get your passport or green card? And I guess, guys, you understand why it's so important to know if such situation is possible. It can be also one of the reasons to get to USA or some other good countries. So don't miss tomorrow live episode with Maria, just to be aware of this situation. Also, guys, for those who follow our live episodes, I announce also that next Saturday, it will be December 1st, I will be live with you again, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, with a exciting topic, one night stand type of Ukrainian women and why you should avoid them. That's a continuation of our series. You remember I announced last time we were talking about sex. Today we are talking about friend zone, and next time we will discuss you with the topic why actually Ukrainian women can be okay, can be ready for the sex just on the very first date. And will you be lucky one, or should you avoid that situation? So we will check the reasons, and we will actually clarify with you, is it a good idea? Should you do it or not? And actually join me also next Saturday, December 1st, 10 a.m. Guys, don't forget also to like our live episodes. That's very important, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel by simply clicking notification bell button in the lower right of the screen, in order not to miss our live episodes, which we are doing specially for you. You know all this, and please don't forget, because you help us greatly doing such small stuff for us. Guys, don't forget, there is no taboo questions, and you're welcome to ask all your questions in the comments below, just in our chat box here, okay? Or if you, for some reason, miss live stream, so you can always watch it later and leave your comments under the video. Hello, everybody who join us. I see a lot of people, Rodney, Lowell, Tracy, nice to see all of you. I wish all of you nice weekends. And today we guys discuss with you friend zone, one of the most painful topic for every man, I guess. Not only Ukrainian one, but foreign one as well. Maybe for you, for foreign guys, it's even more painful, because you guys try more. You try harder than Ukrainian guys. You have to to travel to another country. You spend much more money, sometimes time, and you put really a lot of effort. So if you got in that dreaded friend zone, it can be much worse for you than for Ukrainian guys. So, guys, now I will give you information, my point of view regarding this situation, okay? Give you some tips, some advice. Please be attentive. And after I will give you my content, you're welcome to ask all your questions regarding this topic or maybe some other, up to you. But everything is regarding Ukrainian beautiful ladies and how to build successful relationship with them. Okay, so hope you're ready and you are all ears. So, guys, you know the situation, even best of the best men got at least once in such a ridiculous situation. Communication with women was quite fine for some specific period of time and seemed to be quite successful for you in your eyes, okay? But after weeks or even sometimes months, disappointed guys started to realize that maximum what they are allowed to do just to hold her arm or maybe to bring her by taxi to home. So the woman actually even doesn't consider this relationship as a friendship, for you to know. And if you ask her, she will never give you exact answer on the questions, like just mumbling something like, it's not the time yet, and something like this. So unfortunately, it often happens that the person whom you really like evaluate your communication just as a friendship or just with a good time spending. So you are just balancing between both conditions and you don't know for sure in which category you are set up already. So guys, more and more often complain that girls send them to the friend zone instead of starting and building normal romantic relationships. So let's try to see why it happens and what you actually need to do to become not to become just her friend and to become her real boyfriend, her future lover, and if you're lucky, even the husband, okay? One of the problems is that women consider that it's really cool to have a guy who is in love with her and who is actually in the list of her friends. It raises her self-esteem and it, of course, distinguishes her among the other women. So she's proud of this and she likes to boast among this relationship, not romantic, okay, but some kind of friendly, something between. And she liked to boast among the circle of her friends, like, see, I have a guy who is in love with me, but I just keep him distantly still, but he can help me. He is a good listener. He always ready to help me in every situation. So it's like an emergency button, when she really need you, she can push the button and you're ready to fly to her. So always remember, if you want to win the woman, it's very important that she likes you as a man, and that she got positive impression about you. Though if you will overdo or like over try, sometimes you will also immediately get into the zone of friendship, just in a role of useful, irreplaceable person whom she can really trust. Because, trust is very important, and especially for our women, they miss this real trust. So if she will see that she can trust you too much, so maybe you will have a chance also to become just a good friend. So be attentive about this. So how actually to understand you are in this friend zone? First of all, guys, listen. There are some specific set of statement markers, frequent use of which tells you that she consider you as a friend. For example, I'm so happy we communicate with you. This communication helps me a lot. You are so kind. You're kind of brother for me, or you remind me one of my friend when I was younger. I wish I had a guy, like a boyfriend like you, and some other like this. All these statements, guys, it's kind of red flag, bad signal for you. And you should understand that in this way, you're practically already in the zone of friendship. Analyze. The woman will never ask her boyfriend, at least at the beginning of romantic relationship, to buy for her some hygienic stuff, like shampoo or whatever, something like this, or to move furniture in her house, or bring some heavy stuff from the shop to her house. So you remember, she will always be too shy for such things, and she won't. She wouldn't like to scare you away, but such request. So if she has romantic feelings for you, she will never ask you for such things. But if she just feel trust and kind attitude, and if she asks you about such things, so be aware. So she can really consider you as a good friend. So be also decisive. It's called the check of distant flexibility. So if she's absolutely against the kisses or cuddles during the walk or maybe your meeting, you won't avoid serious talk during which your main task is to ask direct question. Why it's like this, and you must try to get as more realistic and as more serious answer as possible as you can. So even you can even push her a little bit because you're sick and tired and you want to know for what you are struggling for what you are fighting for. So the role of friend doesn't suit you, and you need to show that to your lady. You need to show her that you're not satisfied with this role and you are willing to get some other position, absolutely other, and she should be sure about that. Provoke. The simple reject on her another request can put all dots above I. If you don't want to wait for too long, the innocent question about how you can get acquainted with her friend better will whip her, to wake her up a little bit, and maybe she will start to think more thoroughly what role you play in her life. So you can sometimes tease her, provoke her just to see her reaction. And some girls, they really want to get what other girls have. So it can push her a little bit in a good way. So now you know how to understand if you really in this friend zone. So let's see now how to avoid it. And here I'm giving you some main important tips how not to get into this friend zone. So some tips, main one, about 7, I guess. But of course, you can find much more because it's just like the most important one. So the first one is be strong and confident. That's usual one, and you know it a lot, and that's how you should behave and how you should be on your first date and during your relationship while you're trying to win her. Women of all ages, they want to see next to her the man who will always support her. So they send weak guys immediately to the category of friends. I'm talking not about physical power, but about inner core, power of character, charisma, your inner macho, because all women feel it immediately from the very first minutes she see you, she feel it, and she can subconsciously put you in the specific category. So if you want to kiss her, I mean cheek to cheek, not like, oh, maybe sometimes like this, but not first minutes, okay, after date, maybe, then kiss. You want to hold her, then hold. So do this bravely and confidently. If you're ready to start and to try, so do it. Don't hesitate like a young guy, like a school boy, okay? So show that you're a real man, that you know what you want, and you're willing to fight for this. So that will give her also some confidence, okay? And women will always feel your weakness and your hesitation. And of course, it pushes her away always. There are lots of stories, when women didn't like the man at all from the beginning, and he just actually wasn't her type. But due to his confidence and pressure, so he even can be stubborn, she started to see in him absolutely different man with the time. So confidence always gives confidence. Your confidence give her confidence in you, because if you're confident in yourself, so she should think, okay, maybe this guy worth something. Okay, so if you hesitate, if you're shy, if you want to wait for a proper moment for weeks, you won't notice this moment when you lost control over the situation and actually you lost your chance to start dating her. The next one is show her that you are demanded man. This is kind of game, guys. The big mistake of every guy who got into this friend zone accidentally is to demonstrate their faithfulness and reliability. Remember, at the beginning of relationship, that's not necessary. Only when you are in the process and you know for sure that you're not friend anymore, you're kind of boyfriend, and you have this maybe intimate relationship, only then you need to show that you're faithful and reliable man. Because these qualities you should demonstrate later when you're already in love affair. So at the moment when she's just trying to decide, balancing whom you will be for her, just a friend or a boyfriend, you need to demonstrate her that you're also very popular among other women. Girls always want to get what other women have. You know, it's about everything, about clothes, about car, about some specific perfume, whatever. If she see her girlfriend has something, she also want the same. So that's subconsciously, maybe she doesn't show you, but you should know that if you're popular, she will always be like jealousy, or she want to get this bonus for herself. Okay, so but anyway, be careful and delicate, not to exaggerate your being macho, not to push her away. So don't be too much like showing off. Okay, so you need to be a good actor, you need to be a good player in this game, cunning one, like foxy, you know, a little bit. Number three, guys, be insolent fellow. Yes, 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 yes. If you're afraid that you can get into friend zone, you need to be insolent. You need to become, in her eyes, a little bit bad guy, and you will be kind of magnet for her. You know, very important in this situation to feel measures, but a bit of impudence, a little bit, never will be extra when you're flirting. It's even can be sweet, but when it's too much, of course, it can kill everything. So don't be afraid a little bit to criticize her, to tease her, to make fun of her, but only a little bit. So try to keep her in hands. And you need to feel this balance between really offending her. You will see her reaction, her face expression, if she start to feel like really negative or something like this. So don't overplay. Okay, be careful with this. Number four, guys, don't be available. Don't run to save her by her just first call. This can do only real friend or beloved man. So only friend, or when she's sure you are her boyfriend and you just in relationship already. As far as you didn't become still her boyfriend and you don't want to be just a friend for her, like, you know, magic stick, okay, twist and I get whatever I want. So you mustn't help her in every difficult situation. Of course, if really something serious, something urgent happens, you will understand that, of course, by her reaction, by her uh, sauce cries, you know. But you need to demonstrate then your best man's quality. But until it's not too important, try to say sometimes you're not free at this moment, you're not busy. Don't answer immediately on her messages, or don't pick up always phone from her like the first second. Okay, give her a little bit time to see that you have also life without her, and maybe you are helping someone else at this moment. So it will give her a chance again to think about you from another point of view. Number five, guys, don't support stories about her exes. That's very important. As soon as she started to share with you her intimate secrets, you know, from her past life, or to talk about guys whom she likes now, you failed, guys. So all conversations about these topics you need to cut immediately and avoid as much as you can. So don't even support them if she start talking with you. So my advice is not even to try to talk about the topics, why her ex relationship failed, what was the mistake, why it happens, blah blah blah. So don't even start these topics. You will have all your life ahead to see the difference, to get all details, why it happens with her, whose fault it was. Because If she will be too much involved in sharing with you her intimate details and her past experience, she will feel more and more trust you as a friend, like she will open. But when we are talking about romantic feeling, we should have some embarrassment, some shyness, the woman always don't wanna to be open too much. She want to hide something inside of her. She want to keep some secrets to be like magnificent for you, okay, like mysterious one. So if she's too open about her past relationship and about her intimate relationship, that's a very bad signal. Just try to avoid, or if you cannot, just change the topic. Like, show her that you are not interested in what it was in her life. You are interested about what's going on right now and what will be in the nearest future, desirably with your main role in this life. Okay. Number 6, guys, flirt with her. So you must learn the flirting technique and seducing in order to be able to show her right signals that you're ready to become everything to her except a friend. That's not the easy task, I know, because even to make a simple compliment, sometimes it can be really difficult, and not everybody can do good compliments to seduce women, like right ones, because sometimes you can offend her, sometimes she can ignore this, or it can be like, like awkward, some awkward compliments. So how much you will be professional in making compliments, specific ones, the more she will like you and the more she will see man in you, not friend, man. So number 7, reduce the time of communication. I know that's difficult. But for some of you, because you guys would like to spend 24/7 with her, maybe, especially if you're in love already and if you really like her. But you should always remember about the life without her in it. So if you can reject to meet with her from time to time, she will get a new reason to think, who are you in her life? So probably these thoughts will make her to change her opinion and think twice. The main, guys, don't behave with her as a friend, behave as a man. So don't be too sweet, too good, too nice, too kind, don't pretend you're so good, man. Having given her the flowers, actually you made your hands free at this moment. So it's up to you to take the control over the situation in your hands from now on. So decide where to meet, give your initiate, where to go and what to do. So be initiative and confident, less heartbreaking stories and talks, but more flirting and confidence. So guys, that's the main points for you to understand when you got in this dreaded friend zone and how actually to avoid. You see, trying to win the woman, it's always a game. You are the hunter, you remember from our last year live episodes, and she is a victim. So up to you to set up the rules. Of course, it's up to her to decide yes or no, but the harder you try, the more professional player you are, the more successful you will be. So just be flirting all the time and don't hesitate. All this will make you successful. So, guys, I'm ready to answer on your questions. Okay, I will see what we have today. And actually, I guess some of you maybe share your story, how you got into friend zone, and if you managed to avoid this or to escape from this, or maybe you also have from your experience, from your past experience, maybe you have some tricks or tips which you can share with guys. Hello, everybody. Okay. You're just communicating, guys. So don't be shy to ask your questions. If you have some questions regarding this topic or maybe some other, so it's not necessary that you are asking just about friend zone today. So if you have something in your mind, or you have, always remember also, if you have some topic to be discussed, you really want to know more about this, or you want to know this from my point of view, so you're welcome to share with us and we will discuss it also. Okay. Mhm. Okay.
Hi guys, it's Anastasia here. So I came with good news for you. We have got our Instagram winner. So here he is. We congratulations to you. Our
Read the
congratulations to
name.
you. So Burak, our congratulations to you. And guys, don't forget you can win in our Instagram channel every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So, thank you guys. Sorry for interrupting Vita.
It's
Have a
okay.
good day.
You're welcome. Always can join us. Okay, guys. So you see, nice news. Another guy become a winner. So it's up to you to try your luck every Saturday on our Instagram channel. If you missed that and if you still didn't do that, please register there. It's not so difficult. So it's just at match guarantee without space in between, spelled with a Y. And under the highlights, free girls, you can choose girls whom you really like, and you can win actually free giveaway contact information like WhatsApp, email, Skype, and why not to try your chance. Of course, if you plan to come to Ukraine soon, also maybe you get your match already, but who knows? And maybe why not to get another option? And who knows, maybe she will become your destiny. So guys, don't be shy. Every Saturday you have this lucky chance to become this lucky winner and to get actually free contact information of our beautiful 30 ladies. Okay. Okay. So, guys, I don't see any questions actually regarding friend zone. So I guess everybody is real macho here, never got into the dreaded friend zone. So you don't have anything to share with us, or you don't have any complaints actually regarding your communication with Ukrainian ladies. Okay. I need to check all your questions now just to see if somebody asked me something regarding this, but I don't see any questions. Amia. I see Amia. 1 second. My God. Amia. Okay. Hi. If an Indian guy has an Indian governmental job and he stays in Kiev, does he has any chance? Yes, that's, by the way, a great chance. Much more chance than if you stay in India, believe me, because I don't know for how long you will stay there. I hope for maybe few months, okay, for few weeks at least. First of all, you will get used to society. You will get used to some traditions, to some mentality. You will see more and more people every day, and you will get more and more acquainted with our culture. And of course, you will free more comfortable and more confident in Ukraine day by day. Of course, because when you come first time, you have a lot of like, oh my God, absolutely different culture, different language, different everything, weather, climate, people, color of the skin, whatever. But you will visit, you will attend some events, some places, some cafes, cinemas, maybe gym. Why not? And don't miss this chance, maybe even to get acquainted with the ladies outside. We had last time, we had not last time, last year, we had even video about tips where you can get acquainted with Ukrainian women, where you can pick her up, okay, like railway station, in while doing shopping at the gym, in the swimming pool, in cafe. So you got really a lot of chances. And of course, if you stay longer in Ukraine, that's a good start. You know why? Because you will have some time to spend with her. And if you show her that you are really a good man, and she will fall in love, even if after you had to come back to India, but if she falls in love with you, there is a great chance, really big chance, that she will move with you. Or maybe you will move to Kiev. Why not? But the problem with Indian guys, because who lives actually in India, the girls don't want to go to India. They are afraid of this country. They are afraid of this poverty and all this situation, because we Ukrainians have only negative picture about India. So if you will have a chance to stay some time in Ukraine, to spend this time with her and to show what a good man you are, actually to win her, why not? She can actually move after, because if she will be in love, then there is no difference. But for guys who stay in India, just the word India will scare her away. Okay, and as far as you don't have a lot of time to spend together, it always will be a difficult. I don't say you don't have chance, but it will be much harder than for guys who actually stay in Kiev or in Ukraine for job, for business trip, or you have some possibility to stay there longer. I hope you get my answer. Okay, what else? Mm-hmm. 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 Uh, Lom, when the guy is visiting Ukraine only periodically, it seems that the evolution of the relationship must be accelerated. No time for friend zone. It depends on how you will behave. On the first date, because if she will really like you as a man on the first date, and then you will have a chance. If you come, let's say, for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for 10 days, as usually guys do, okay, because everybody is working, not self-employed, sometimes even if you're a boss, so you don't have too much time to spend in Ukraine. Some of you lucky and you have this chance, but not always. So like maximum 2 weeks as usual, okay. So if you like the woman and if she likes you, so possibly you will have like 2, 3, 4, 5, even more. You can meet her every day, actually, okay. And of course, you will understand if you're not in friend zone before you're leaving. But if she didn't like you on the first date, she may consider to keep a little bit a distance, okay, not to leave you completely. Maybe, who knows, maybe she will use you later, and you don't know, you are not sure if you're the only candidate, okay. So she can also choose between you and someone else, and you're never sure about that, okay. So you understand that if the first date and next dates, okay, were good and successful before you're leaving Ukraine, that's great. So you're not in the friend zone. And of course, don't let her talk too much about her past, and don't let her even to be too much open, because always remember, when woman has romantic feeling, she will never open for 100% in front of you, okay. She will try to keep something inside, and she will open it a little bit, slowly, step by step, day by day, as far as the trust to you will grow. But if she will be open immediately and she ready to share with you all her troubles, all her worries, all her problems, all her mistakes, even all her past failures, or whatever, so it means she consider you more as a friend. So try to escape these topics. Try to keep it on more romantic level between you and her, okay. Okay. Up here, I met a girl in Ukraine. Whenever we took a taxi, I helped her to get in. Great. When we went to restaurant, I ordered her food and served with my hand. She complimented me. Other girls feel I'm pretending. No, actually, Ukrainian girls, they are aware about delicacy of Eastern men. Eastern man, okay. If you are not pretending, if you're too much, yeah, you actually can see it by her reaction. If she feel like a little bit stressed, like she keep distance, she doesn't want to sit closer, you will see actually everything in her eyes. If they're sparkling, if she's smiling, if she laughs at your jokes, it means she feels like normal romantic feelings, so she likes you more and more. And of course, being a gentleman, it's always welcome, okay, and always accepted. So she always will be happy, and she will share with your friends boasting like she was dating with such a wonderful man, not like Ukrainian one. He opened the door for me, he served the table, he ordered me food, something like this. So that's great, but it depends. I didn't see the situation, so it depends on how much you served. If you were serving too much as a servant, so you can probably overplay, okay, which can also push her away. So try to keep the balance and don't surprise her too much with your delicacy, okay. Maybe if it's in your nature, if you didn't pretend anyway, you will look natural at this moment, because you will always feel when the person is not like, when it's not useful for him to use some kind and small words, to be like this. Anyway, women, they are smart. They will feel something is wrong. Maybe she doesn't understand you are pretending, but she will be suspicious because she will feel something. Okay. Rodney, why do women in 40s want to be aggressively pursued? I don't know. That's something interesting. Women in their 40s, they are experienced, professional. They have their past behind them. They know what they want, and actually their lack of time. They are in a hurry. Okay, so not aggressively. I wouldn't tell about aggressively, but confidently, yes. She just wants you to control the situation and to lead her. Then she will feel you are a man and she can follow you. That's why mature women, they don't want to compete with you. She is not playing with you and comparing who is stronger, whose opinion is more important, or something like this. So she just need the man to follow for. So actually, that's probably the answer on your question. That's a pickle. Yeah. Team, do you host socials or just private introductions? As far as I know, so far, just private introductions, maybe in the future, but it depends on a lot of circumstances. But by my opinion, I guess private introductions is always better. They are much better because you have this intimate atmosphere between you and her. The woman doesn't feel to be chosen, to be picked up from the line, and there is no competition. There is no competition between other girls, and everybody is confused. Of course, it can be nice atmosphere, and you can find your destiny on such events if they are well organized, properly organized, with brains. Then it can serve really a good role and to help you to find your woman. But if not, it can ruin, and you can just waste your time, efforts, and money. So, but I think private introductions are very good and useful, and gives you much more chance. When the people are relaxed, then they have just each other, free communication, face to face, and it's much better actually. Okay, what else we have? My question is, if I genuinely help a girl with small things, will she consider it is pretending to be good? It depends what kind of things. No, you need actually. It depends also on for what period you are together, how long you are together. if you're just online chatting, if it was just one date, and it depends how you help her, with what things, how much money you, if you send her money, so how often it is, what's the amount, because for you, maybe, I don't know your financial situation, maybe for you it sounds like small things if you're rich, for example, yes, but for her maybe it's just a way to take some money from you, to get some presents from you. Okay, so it depends on a lot on circumstances. If you can share with me as an example, we can discuss it here. Okay, so clarify a little bit all factors which I mentioned. Okay, Abby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Adlison. Oh, hello from Cuba to everyone. Cuba joined us. Nice, nice, nice. Mm-hmm. Hi, Skidrow. Hello. Yeah, you are welcome. Yes, try your best to show the positive picture of India to Ukrainian angel. Yes, regarding India, guys, I just was lucky last week to watch a movie about India. I guess you know this lion. It was 2016. Oh my God, I was crying for 2 hours. Awful, awful. And that's a picture of India, you know. And when people watch it, really, you can be really depressed and really you can be afraid to go to India. I understand, okay, not everybody, but if the person is educated and he read a lot, he watches a lot, you know, and if she knowledgeable person, okay, so try to get as much information as she can about the country, not afraid about difficult, so she know that some region are really rich in India, really good one, and with a good technique, equipment, like modernized, okay, and civilized. But if you watch movie like Lion, but I was impressed, the music and the movie, by the way, who didn't watch it, still watch it, it's really worth seeing. And like, oh my God, for me it was very difficult to watch it. I also want to show it to my kids, that they can watch and appreciate what Indian kids, most of them probably, I don't know what the percentage, but quite high level, and what we in European countries have, so they can compare and start to really to appreciate what they have. But yes, great movie. Okay, Alfred, what are the signs that a Ukrainian girl has put you in the friend zone? We mentioned these signs at the beginning of our live episode. If you miss it, I don't want to repeat because other guys listen to that. There are some even special phrases like "you are kind of brother for me." Our communication helps me a lot. I'm so glad I meet you, and that I feel so comfortable with you that I can share with you all my troubles. You're a good listener. It helps me a lot. So some special phrases which she use. If she really asks you for some specific help, okay, like if you think, if you consider normal relationship, romantic relationship, women will never ask, especially at the beginning. Of course, if you're like 2-3 months and you meet on everyday base, of course she will ask you to help, maybe to move or to remove her sofa from one room to another, because you have already like intimate relationship, and it's your task as a man to help her and to be support. And because if you don't want, she gonna call other men or even friend, because you will be jealousy if she has some kind of such kind of friend who will come and help her with heavy shopping bags, you know, or to remove something or to buy something. Of course you will want to replace that friend, okay, you want to be constant support for her. But actually, if she will come to you with such requests at the beginning of relationship, that's also not a good sign. And physical contact, guys, physical contact eye to eyes. If she's embarrassing, if you see she's shy, blushing, if she doesn't avoid sitting closer, if she doesn't jump from you when you touch her hand, try to see that. Try to see that. If she's okay, if you touch, if you hold her arm slightly, like not intentionally. If she's okay with that, that's a good signal. But if she's trying to keep the distance as much as she can, then she's not ready yet or still deciding, or probably you are in the friend zone. But it's not like to get into the friend zone just right on the first date, but it's up to you. It depends on how you will behave, how she will feel with you on this first date. Okay. What else? Tim, if I come in February, what would there be to do on a date? Oh my God, a lot of things in Ukraine. You can do a lot of things. First of all, restaurant, not McDonald's, not McDonald's. In case only if she is fan of McDonald's and she will say you by herself, I adore McDonald's. I don't have a lot of chances to visit it. So can we go to McDonald's? Only then you can go there. But some cafes, for the first date, I think it's a good time to meet in some intimate, nice, not noisy, not too crowded cafe, really, like, with a good, not too bright light, with a good atmosphere, maybe some romantic music, no need to eat a lot, to drink something, some wine, something, the place which provokes some good and pleasant, relaxed communication with romantic shadow. Okay. After, for the second date, why not to go to some museum? Why not to go to look some places of interest? Maybe she would like, for the second date, maybe she would like to show you some nice places in Kiev by herself, to be kind of guide for you. Okay. And during that walk, or that trip, you can also go to some cafe, to stop, to make some small break, if you want to eat something, to drink, to eat, and to go again to see, to watch cinema. Not so good because you don't know Russian, as I think. So some nice in Kiev. If you travel to Kiev, there are a lot of different places. Maybe ask her what place she would like to attend and what place she likes to visit. So why not? If you go to western part of Ukraine, also nice place to spend time there. A lot of different, like Lviv, but majority of cases for the beginning, just restaurants and cafes, I think, because they are just provoking good romantic atmosphere. Okay. Master Wolf, that Master Wolf, yes, to be the choice, to be the second choice, that's not good, and everybody can make mistakes. Of course, that's normal and natural. And if you feel some uncertainness in her decision, you can always ask her direct questions. Don't be afraid. If you feel something wrong, you don't lose then anything. If she decides already she doesn't need you as a man, you always can ask her direct questions. Guys, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to push her away, because you need to clarify. You are the guy from another country. For you, it's much harder than for Ukrainian men. You need to travel here. It's much more expensive for you to win her than for Ukrainian men, of course. So don't be afraid. If she decides you are not the right man, so you don't lose anything already. You cannot change. Yeah, you can try to change something, but it's better to learn earlier than later, when you fall in love completely, when you spend a lot of money, when you make a lot of trips, and everything will be in vain at the end of the day. That's not fair. So don't be afraid to ask exact questions. If you feel something is wrong, okay, Natalia, can we talk seriously with you? I would like to ask you some serious question, if you don't mind, okay? Can you give me an honest answer, please? You know my attitude to you, and you know my plans, and you know what I would like. We have a mutual future with you, blah, blah, blah. So what your things regarding this? Do you have some kind of plan? What do you feel towards me? do you like me as a man, and or do you think our mutual future is possible? If yes, what we need to do? So actually, don't be afraid. Ukrainian women don't bite, but even if she will tell you, no, I'm sorry, I feel you are a friend, or I'm not ready yet, okay, give her a chance to think. Give her a chance to think. Make some pause, make some break, give her a time, disappear, disappear. And then if she decide, maybe she can start texting you like, oh, where you disappear, I miss you, or I used for our everyday communication and you disappear, so probably you are offended or something, and then you can try to change. But if she really likes you will know for sure after direct question. If not, then not, sorry. Okay. Mhm. Uh-huh. Master Wolf. I met a Ukrainian woman on Paris a couple weeks ago. There was plenty of hugging and kissing. She told me last night she doesn't want this show affection in front of her daughter when I come. That's a good question, by the way, and that's normal. She doesn't want to show because the she is not sure about your mutual future. And for every single mom, it's very important to be sure in a man who is next to her because, first of all, we Ukrainians, we have different traditions. For us, still, it's not like in Europe. Yeah, of course, you can see some young people kissing and hugging and cuddling in the street, but it's still considered not good manners. Okay, so anyway, people will look at them with some negative attitude, okay, and they don't like it. Actually, practically everybody will have like negative reaction. Oh, why to do it here in public? Why not to hide? Why not to go to some place where nobody can see your kisses and hugs? Something like this. So anyway, the daughter, no matter how old is she never saw probably her mother in this role, and it actually can embarrass her, and provoke some negative feelings. And as far as if she's going to introduce you to daughter, so it means she has some plans, but she's not sure still if you become a husband for her. And for every child of every single mother, it always a trauma, especially if child want to get father, okay, like stepfather, no matter if she want to get man in their family. And if you will disappear for any reasons, after all, it will be a big trauma, and the child will be hurt, and mom will be hurt as well. So in this way, why the Ukrainian women, they always try to hide man for the first time until she's not sure completely he will be like, at least she will have like long-term relationship with this man, and he will be present in their life. He's going to support and help them to spend time with them both. So until she's not sure, she won't show you actually. So only when she is ready. So try to be patient. It's not necessary that child see your kisses. We are not Ukrainians are not showing too much this intimate relationship in public, especially in front of child. Okay, so be careful about that. Don't offend her. And if she asks you to do like this, so do like this. Do like this. That nothing bad in that. You can always will have time when you are with her, just two of you, okay, without child. Mm-hmm. Tracy, what? Not McDonald's? How dare her? How dare her? Yeah, why not? Why not? McDonald's is also a good place for some people. I communicated with one foreign guy last year, I guess. And before coming to Ukraine, he explained me that restaurants, it's very expensive, and he preferred to go shopping, to buy some products and to cook them by himself in the kitchen, or at least to go to McDonald's is much cheaper. So I understand one lucky Ukrainian woman will go to McDonald's or will enjoy self-made dinner. That's not bad. That's not bad, by the way, but not for the first date, I guess. First date, you need to impress her. First date, anyway. Or if you know each other for a long time, if you were online chatting for a long time, maybe 1 year, maybe something, and you were waiting both for this real meeting face to face at last, okay, so why not? Of course, then you can cook and show her that you're a good cooker, you're a gentleman, and she can come to you and you can spend time together in your apartment. It can be okay, but if you see the woman first time and if you just hardly exchange few emails or few phone calls, she won't understand that invitation. So Tracy, McDonald's forever. By the way, in Ukraine, McDonald's is much better than in USA, much better quality. All foreigners who attended this claimed. So you can try also. What else? McDonald's, how said that is the face of Americans. Yeah, we to some extent we compare McDonald's. We have this picture like we have about India, like McDonald's and America, but not only McDonald's. Tracy, don't be offended. McDonald's came from America, so it's like motherland of McDonald's. It was created there, so but it's not like we have only symbol. Oh, McDonald's, it's America. No. Maybe dollar is a symbol of America for Ukrainian people right now, not so much as for McDonald's. Okay, guys. So as far as I see, you don't have too much questions today regarding friend zone. So it gives me probably a hint that not a lot of you got into this bad situation, okay? And I want to remind you that tomorrow, Sunday, December 1st, Maria will also make live episodes specially for you with the topic, do beautiful Ukrainian women want to marry you just to get passport or green card, okay? So please join her tomorrow, support her, and this very important and interesting topic, I guess, to know if it can be a reason for our women. And also next Saturday, December 7th, I will be again online live with you with my topic regarding if you should avoid women who is ready to have sex just on the first date with unfamiliar men, and if you are lucky, or you should avoid this if it will be mistake, because it depends of course on your purposes. You know, if you have serious purposes for serious relationship, you should be a little bit careful, and you know you will have a lot of years ahead to enjoy the sex with her. But of course you are men, live sometimes by instinct, so that's normal. I understand your feeling, okay, I don't blame you. But so join me next Saturday. Don't forget also about our Black Friday giveaway. Okay, so you will got to meet on Skype video 3 beautiful Ukrainian ladies who just up to your choice from our Instagram. Who forget or who doesn't know how to find us, it's just at Match Guarantee without space in between, spelled with a Y. Okay, and you can find our beautiful ladies under the highlight. 3 girls. Don't forget that. Like our episode. I hope you like this today and it was useful. The information was useful, and maybe we will save, with our advice, we will save some of you from this bad situation. I'm thankful very much to everybody who joined me today in this Saturday. I wish all of you nice weekends. Be happy, stay lucky, be positive, prepare your questions for the next time, okay? And stay tuned, actually. Have a great weekend. Love all of you guys. And see you next time. Who miss live episodes, you can watch it after. Don't forget, it's not disappeared. And you can leave your comments and your questions in the comments under the video. Okay, great. See you guys, and I was very happy to see all of you today. Bye bye.